What is going on, guys? My name is CyberGhost, aka Mr. Shades, and if you're wondering why I changed names, it's because, well, I didn't really. I mean, I'm still Mr. Shades. This is just an alt channel I created for like little tutorials and stuff, and among other techie things. So I thought for this video, I'd show you guys something a little different. So for those of you that don't know, there is a secret guest account in Windows 10. You have to have Windows 10 Pro to be able to access it via the group policy editor. If you have Windows 10 Home, I'm not supposed to say this. I'm not supposed to tell you to go out and pirate a copy of Windows. That'd be wrong of me to say, and I don't want to get in trouble for that. But for those of you that can't afford Windows 10 Pro or just don't want to spend $100 for it, I'm going to leave a link in the description for an unlisted video on how to get Windows 10 Pro, but shh, it's a secret. Anyways, on to the video. So I wanted to give a quick little tutorial on how to get to this guest account, because for those of you that don't know, the guest account is more restricted than a normal account. Like there's certain things it can't do, and I'll show you some examples. But really, it's a guest account. Like if you don't want to create an account for every person that comes to your house or whatever, then you can just say, hey, I made a guest account, and then everybody can use that. So it has its use, but they didn't make it accessible using normal means for whatever reason. So let me get rid of that. So this is how you get to it. So you type in group, and it's going to say edit group policy. You want to go ahead and click on that. And then it's going to bring up this little window here. If it does, okay, here we go. So we can go ahead and make that bigger. So you're going to come up to the top here where it says computer configuration. Next, you're going to go to Windows settings. Next, you'll go to security settings right down here. Then I believe it's local policies, security options, and then the third one, guest account status, disabled. You want to change that to enabled, apply, and then OK. And once you've done that, you might see, oh, hey, there's a guest account here. We did it. That's not actually the case, because if we go to switch to it, it just immediately brings us back to our account here. And the same thing is when you try to use command prompt to enable it. Like, I've seen these tutorials online where it's like use command prompt, enable it, you're done. No, because we're not done yet, like I showed you here. And there's some that's like, oh yeah, just make a regular account and name it visitor. Well, that's all well and good, but that's just a standard account just named visitor. It's not a guest account. It's just a regular account that you just named visitor. The guest account is its own thing. Oh, and great, I got a virus. Okay, so next, what you want to do, you want to go back, and then user rights assignment. And you're going to see two things here that have guest. So deny access to this computer from network, deny log on locally. So we're going to go to the first one, click on guest, remove, apply, and then OK. And the same thing for this one. Click on guest, go to guest again, remove, apply, and OK. And now that we've done this, the guest account is no longer enabled. Oh, and here's a little quick other tutorial. There is an administrator account too, for whatever reason, if you decide you want that. I find it useful for accounts for computers that I want to put a standard account on and then just have another account called administrator. And I'll show you how to get to that real quick. Go to security assignments, and it's the very top one here, administrator account status. Go ahead and enable that for the sake of the video. Okay. And this isn't part of the guest thing. This is another tutorial in itself, but I thought I'd just hit two birds with one stone while I was here. So let me go ahead and close that. And now you'll see that I have both administrator and guest. So let me go ahead and sign in. It's going to prepare Windows, and you'll see that we now have access to the guest account. It's pretty cool, actually. I don't know why they went through great lengths to try to disable this thing, but here we are. See, we don't have access to sound or internet options, and we can't really mess around with settings. Like if we go to personalize, it'll say MS backgrounds file doesn't have an app association. Now, I have two theories. One, either guest doesn't have access to apps, or two, for whatever reason, it's because I've heard of this happening to like regular accounts too. For whatever reason, the guest account is like corrupt and can't find the directory, or I don't know. I tried off camera to see if I could try like using PowerShell and different other apps to try to re-enable it, but I couldn't do it. Couldn't for the life of me figure out how to get guests to be able to use apps. But like that counts for the start menu. So the start menu is an app. I can't use that. I can't go to settings. I can't do personalize. Really, anything that's listed as an app, guest does not have access to. And I guess it lives up to the name guest because it's not, a user profile. It's not meant to, change settings. It's just there for somebody, hey, I need to borrow your computer. Oh, I got a guest account set up, just go on the internet, do what you got to do, and that's about it. So, yeah, and you can't right click on things either. So, you can move them around, but like, you can right click on the taskbar and mess with that, but that's about the only settings you can do, really. See, I'll show you. Get rid of Cortana, hidden. That's really all you can do, but you can use software. See, we can use File Explorer here. We can't search doesn't work, but like let's say, I don't know, because I know where this stuff's at. Program files, actually Windows. I'm going to go to System 32. It's down here somewhere. See, like here's Calc. That doesn't work. We need an MMS calculator. Yeah, see. That's not what I wanted to show you. See, like CMD, that's not an application. That's just a built-in, software that's part of the computer. We can use CMD. We can use, if I can find it, there's like Notepad. We can use that. Just scroll down here. I don't know. I know where they're kept. I'll have to look for them. Like, I know that's where CMD is. User account control settings. We can use that, but you'll need an administrator password to get to that. What else is there? Let's see. Narrator. Maybe? Oh, I guess it's an app. What a shame. Okay. Config. Microsoft Edge. Technically use that, but it's over here. Magnify, that's not an app. That's built-in Windows function. Log on, log off. You can get what I mean. Like, if you know where the directories are, like just for the sake of the video, I just launched a couple there. But like, you can use CMD, you can use Notepad, you can use WordPad, the magnifier, like built-in Windows software. That works fine. But anything that's an application, like the Windows Store, like class not registered or mail, that stuff doesn't work. But I guess it's fine because it is a guest account after all, and it's not meant for that. But I just wanted to give a quick tutorial, show how to get to it. And I can't really, you have to use Control-Delete to like sign out.
Sign in window, link,
so
log,
I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna sign out. Did I just activate the narrator? I swear, I just seen the
Locked
narrator.
shutdown
Okay, and
window.
this, just ignore this.
Cancel.
Just sign out anyhow. Something wrong with the guest account that makes that spawn in the background. And this is administrator. There's nothing really special about it. It's just like the default administrator account. But like I said, like if I was setting up an account for a child, I would give them their own user account. But so they don't like install stuff on purpose, I would enable the administrator account, put a password on it, and you know that's what I would do, and then have them have their own account. But that's just my opinion. See, everything works fine. Like you can use Edge, you can use the store, start menu works fine. It's just a guest account that doesn't have access to any apps. So I'll go ahead and shut her down. Yeah, shut down anyway. Why not? So hope you guys enjoyed. This is a little different video than what I'm used to. I thought I'd just make a quick tutorial while I had the time, and I'm gonna make more tutorials. This is just a basic one, just to see how it does. And if people are into this kind of stuff, like I'm definitely gonna do the Switch tutorial, like how to get the Switch games on PC, and I'll probably upload it to this channel too. But like, I know on Mr. Shades is where I have most of my subscribers. Like, this is a new channel that I made specifically for tutorials. I might merge the two later on down the road, but for now, I think I'm going to have like tutorials and some techie stuff separate, and then I'll have the Mr. Shades channel where I'll play games and, virus demonstrations and that kind of techie stuff. I'll still put that on there, but like these kind of tutorials, I think I'll just put it on CyberGhost. But enough of me babbling. I've talked long enough. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I will definitely see you in the next one, guys. Thanks for watching. See ya.